You know what's funny? Today I went off on another urban exploration. I discovered this abandoned underground subway station. It almost felt like stepping into a time capsule. The place was dripping with history and stories, almost like my mom's sourdough bread, each bite revealing a new flavor. The graffiti there was quite impressive, an explosion of color and emotions against the decaying concrete. It's almost like each artist left a piece of their soul on that grimy subway wall, turning it into a vibrant canvas. I snapped some photos, thought they might have inspired me for my next recipes. Speaking of which, Ju Huan was joking about adding sea creatures to my menu. Can you believe that? Something about diving with Yuna and saving some critters for my aquarium. Of course, I assured them, only the best ingredients for my dishes. My pizza game is strong, no worries. You know, I loved the idea Yuna shared today. The graffiti from the subway station could make a sick mural for the restaurant. Art and food, they do go together, don't they? Everyone needs their humor relief, just like I need my mediation to cope with my occasional anxiety. As much as I love exploring, there's something comforting about the simplicity of our routines, right? I caught the football match today. Reminded me of those days at the beach, our feet kicking up sand as we ran after the ball. Good times, huh? Well, just food for thought, I guess. Isn't it amazing how sometimes the unexpected can give you a fresh perspective? I went to my usual pottery class with Sunhee today, right? And just like any other day, some spinning, molding, you know the drill. But today we explored art therapy, which was something entirely different. We were supposed to blend our passion with the art. So as an inspired chef like me, how could I not infuse my cooking sensation into painting, right? It was quite surreal, using an artistic lens to envision my recipes. Felt like an escape within a canvas, a dollop of pasta painted here, a drizzle of sauce there. And you know, it was oddly liberating. I could almost taste my recipes on the canvas. This wasn't typical cooking, and not the usual painting, but something deliciously different. I shared this experience with Ju Huan and Yuna on our group chat, and their reactions were quite funny. Ju Huan getting all technical, asking whether I paint while my pasta boils. And Yuna, she could relate. Probably the underwater tranquility she experiences while diving. Now they've made me promise to sketch a special graffiti-inspired dish. Can you imagine that? A dish inspired by street art, the vibrancy of soul on a plate. Speaking of art, remember that abandoned subway station I recently explored? The graffiti there sparked a special idea. How about having a graffiti mural in the restaurant? I mean, doesn't food imitate art in a beautiful way? And what could be more fitting than a mural representing our bustling city and its taste? You know, it's like adding an extra flavor and quirkiness to the whole food experience. Honestly, I can't wait to discuss this idea with our team. And don't let me get started on our pizza and film night plan, 'cause I might just invent a new pizza then and there. Imagine that, movie nights with gourmet pizza slices in hand. Sounds like the perfect chill plan. You know, sometimes a bit of creativity in our routines can stir up a whole new outlook. I just hope tomorrow's weather holds up for a hiking trip. Remember the breathtaking view from the last hike? Those lush hues of green certainly beat the usual kitchen scenery, right? You know, it's not all about winning and losing, just like in our childhood football matches. Even if we didn't score, we had fun, we had the beach, we had each other. Now it's time for the football in motion, the pasta in the canvas. You know what's funny? I absolutely dived into a whole new world today. Not into the deep water this time, but remember that tech enthusiast pal, Noah? He introduced me to this VR relaxation thing. So there I was, swimming virtual oceans, meandering through lush green fields, all from my comfortable flattened soul. Fancy that. Talk about relaxation, it was tranquil, it was peaceful, as if I'd found my sanctuary. Quite zen. Isn't it amazing how technology can transport us to so many places without budging an inch? The beach was surreal, the sunset colors intense. It made me long for scuba diving in real waters, though. Juwon and Yuna were pretty hyped about it too, started imagining all kinds of VR hikes, VR underwater dives, even VR coding. Yeah, trust Juwon to think about coding while we're discussing beaches and sunsets. It sparked an idea in Yuna's brilliant mind. She suggested VR pizza making, can you believe it? A pizza made from 0 calories. Now isn't that a dream? And you remember our first football match win, the one Yuna mentioned? Well, she got me reminiscing about it. The excitement, the cheers, the taste of that sweet victory ice cream. It seems like a lifetime ago. Then the chat took an unexpected turn towards my all-time favorite topic, food. Juwon asked if I tried the new honey walnut brioche. No guesses where that went. We ended up planning a bakery raid. Imagine that. You know, when you bake, the bread kind of tells a story. But today I wrote my story with the bread, virtually that is. It got me thinking how important it is to strike the right balance in life, between work and relaxation, between reality and virtuality. So here I am, sitting under the warm sun, listening to the calming waves of the virtual beach, getting ready for a new day at the restaurant. This fusion between tech and relaxation has surely expanded my horizon, adding that extra spice to my life. Just like in cooking, it's all about blending the right ingredients to create that perfect dish, right? I tell you, there's a peculiar charm in this adventure. Something new to learn, something different. Anyway, enough of my day.